Hi, so I know this is terrible lighting and the wind's blowing, so it might not be great sound. And it's confusing because I'm sat against the window, so you can see the reflection of the trees, but you can also see into the house. This is a brutal message that I'm saying. I'm saying there's nobody that can do anything, including getting to peace. As soon as there is effort to get to peace, there is seeking, and seeking is suffering. That's the dog. And then you can see the other dog there. But that's her reflection. Look, I'm stroking her. In reflection. And most people stay awakening for years because they still believe there is somebody that can do something. They still believe they can get into the stillness and the space by putting their attention there, by releasing emotions. This keeps you awakening. There's nothing to be done. There's no hope in any of it. Peace is the end of the seeker. When the seeking, the attention goes like this, onto a separate self who can do something. When the seeking falls away, there's an expansion. And why people stay in awakening is because a lot of the seeking has fallen away. A lot of that dynamic has fallen away. So they're kind of in and out, because they're no longer seeing it in money, in a house, in their dogs, in their children, in the world, but they still have the idea it's in spirituality, it's in spiritual teachings, it's in keeping your attention in a certain place. So there is a great sense of peace there, but there's still the dynamic of in and out. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these teachings, because these teachings point out what your true self is and what seeking is and what is suffering. They all have to be chucked out, because they too are coming from that seeking energy. They too are looking for something better in the next moment. And you can keep denying it. This can keep being denied, and it's not you. Everything I say sounds like a prescription, but it's a description. I'm just explaining the dynamics, and this is how the apparent story of liberation happens, through an apparent process, through seeing these dynamics, but there's nobody there seeing it. There's nobody there doing anything. And the mind doesn't want to let go of this. The mind just wants that last bit of control. I can do it in staying in space, and staying in awareness, and releasing these last bits of emotion or attachments. And it all is the end of seeking. Because seeking is believing you can do something. You're a separate entity in this universe that can do something, and it makes the attention and the energy pinpointed like this. And that seeking falls away, there's just expansion. And all of it, everything is accepted. Divine love. Because everything's welcome. There's no longer the dynamic that something should be better, different, more. Just to get used to the flies when you're in the bush in Western Australia. Not seeking for somebody to love you more, for someone to be different, for your dog to behave a certain way, for the trees to grow a certain way. Not seeking to be right, not seeking to find someone wrong. It just all is as it is, perfect. And this is a radical message. This is absolute death. It's a mama! Here's a treat. Yes, hello sweetie. Hello sweetie. Now she knows how to just be. Come on mama. Mazima. Can you see her? Yes, sweetie. Yes, sweetie. We're gonna look at the camera because you've got the most gorgeous face. Oh. Mrs. Mamani. Hello, Mama. Hello, Mama. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Any seeking is suffering. And originally on the apparent path of liberation, it starts out seeking spirituality, but in the end, it has to be dropped. Not that there really is any time. It will be seen that there is nothing. No cause and effect, no time. You've just been on this amazing drama of the story of liberation. I love you too, sweetie. Here she comes. She's actually stroking the camera. Can you see? Not the camera. Can you see? Here she comes. They're so funny cats. You pick them up and put them in a place. They don't want to stay. They just want to come by themselves. Yes. Yes. Oh yes. I love you too. Oh, she likes being spanked. Might look slightly odd what I'm doing. Cats love it. Being spanked. If you have a cat that's not friendly, start spanking it. You just tap its back, well, the bottom bit of its back, just by its tail. Just like that. She didn't used to be friendly. Till she started getting spanked. Can you hear? She's not fighting anything. Life is just what it is. Just what it is. And therefore it's heaven. And you're not in the dynamic, I need it to be different, I want this. You're not in the dynamic of looking for it to be any other way. It's all you ever wanted. But that sounds terrible. That sounds like it can't possibly be true. I need to protect myself. I need to make things happen. I need to be loved. I need to be right. How can you just, the mind says, how can you give up? It's the ultimate trick, joke. Believing that you're a separate individual that can make happiness, create happiness. You are happiness. No, mind goes. I have to keep my attention in this. I have to keep asking who I am. That's how it apparently starts. That's how it started here. I meditated for years. I was a practicing Buddhist. But that's only the story. It's not a prescription, it's a description of the story. And then you get other people that have done lots of bad things, suffered loads, and then they wake up. Meow. Here she comes. Look at that face. Everything just as it is. It's so simple. The mind, the ego, is addicted to creating these dramas. They aren't true. Life shouldn't be this way. Thank you.